Toyota team. And Gerhard Berger here, BMW's worldwide director of motorsport, the former F1 driver, is talking to Yannick Dalmas, three-time winner at Le Mans, and they are now showing only the number 15 car in the lead because the first BMW has hit the wall. We now watch that car. Gerhard Berger, BMW's director of motorsport, we saw there giving a very strong briefing to Yannick Dalmas. They realize that with just one car left, they've got to balance consistency and reliability. Consistency and reliability with the need to fend off the number 3 Japanese crewed Toyota. And that is Butch Leitzinger in the Brabham Bernard car he's sharing. The Paynos had all manners of trouble. If they'd been running consistently, they would be third now in front of the Audis, but they're back in 7th position and having to deal with a whole raft of dramas. So, Katayama, Tsuchiya and Suzuki, that's Toshio Suzuki, not the former Formula 1 driver, the 44-year-old Toshio Suzuki, are in hot pursuit of Pierluigi Martini in the sole remaining BMW. Tension there, you can see, from the clenched fists in the Toyota pits. And the Nissan Courage, more troubles. Bit across the gravel. Oh, he'd spun. He'd had a spin. Tired drivers, tired reflexes, late in the race. The Le Mans 24 Hours is not called a Grand Prix of Endurance without reason. But having said that, Katayama has unbelievably just put in a new fastest lap. I think the instructions he's getting from Andre de Cortance, who we see here going through his notes, are making it quite clear. And what has happened here? He's got a problem. He's got a problem. Drama again at Le Mans 1999. That's Katayama. Look, he has had a blowout just over the crest of the Mulsanne at the Mercedes flying strip there, just 300 meters behind us. What a disaster. That is the damage to the... Look at the nature of the tyre. He's driven back to the pits on that, and it is bound to have had some damage caused to the underneath of the car. Andre de Cortance, who after all was the designer of the car, wants to have a look and see how much damage has been caused. That's a shame. We were enjoying a closing down of the lead BMW, which we're looking at here, by the number 3, the red Toyota, which is out again now. But now he's a lap behind. He's a lap behind. He'd been as close as 20 seconds behind him. Katayama, Ukio made himself very popular when he raced those seasons in Formula 1 in the early 90s. A genuinely nice man, a hard-trying contender always. Meanwhile, Emanuele Pirro presses on in the open Audi. Little can they have dreamt when they started a race behind 3 Toyotas and 3 Mercedes-Benz and the BMWs that they would be in a position that got them up into a podium position in the top 3, but they have, and they did. Now here's going to be an interesting comparison between the GTS cars and the Toyota. But no, what is happening here? There must be a problem with the Toyota, because look, he cannot get past the Vipers on the straight. This is seen from the Beretta Wendlinger, and we're now looking forward from the Toyota. There has to be a problem, or following the accident, it could be that following the tyre blowout, used to Schoenack there, the boss of the Chrysler team, Toyota have decided they've got to settle for second. Cheering them on the pit wall, giving Ukio some encouragement. Gerhard Berger can scarcely believe his luck as he looks on at the television monitor as Pierluigi Martini brings BMW number 15 towards the very last curves of the Ford chicane, coming up towards the start-finish line before the packed grandstands. The 67th Grand Prix of Endurance at Le Mans is won by BMW. The BMW of Pierluigi Martini at the line. Delight in the pit lane on Charlie Lamb's Schnitzer team pit wall. Ukio, quite rightly, getting a huge round of applause from the not at all partisan crowd. They were delighted by that performance. The GTS series been won easily by the Chrysler Vipers of the Oreca team. And so we come to the podium celebrations, and that is one lucky and relieved team. 3 disappointed Japanese sportingly give the BMW men hand and accept their own second-place trophies. And the Audi Sport Yerst team can hardly believe their luck. Emanuele Pirro there with Frank Biela and Didier Taze. Monsieur Michelin also pleased. A win, of course, for a Michelin-equipped BMW car. The mammoth crowd has poured onto the pit lane, onto the start-finish straight, and the party now will only just begin. It's a long race, the 24 hours of Le Mans. Some already thinking about heading home. I hope you've enjoyed the 1999 Le Mans 24 Hours won by BMW.